Hello and welcome back to Newsroom Nigeria. This is where we give you hot, fresh and sizzling news all day long. If this is your first time here, you have not subscribed to this channel, what are you doing? Please go ahead and subscribe. Also leave your opinions in the comment section below. It's very important. Also give us a massive thumbs up, that we will encourage to put out more reliable and authentic news. And YouTube is also able to recommend this video to other YouTube viewers all around the world. Without further ado, let's delve right into the details of today's news. The massive wave of defection, which greeted Delta State on Wednesday 23 of April 2024, appears to be a well-plotted political horse riding by James Ibori, a former governor of the state and an old ally of President Bola Tinubu. A source privy to the latest political development reliably told Newsband newspaper. He just moved his political family to APC. He was contracted by Mr. President Bola Tinubu to do the dirty job. But Omagege is grumbling as he will lose APC leadership in Delta State to Sheriff. Ibori here went to update President Bola Tinubu on the Delta assignment well carried out. The source said, that is in the picture I'm going to use as the thumbnail. You see both Tinubu and Ibori together. Yesterday, the entire political landscape of Delta State and People's Democratic Party, PDP, was thrown off balance after the news of Sheriff Oboriwori, Delta State Governor, and his predecessor, Ifeanyi Okoye, defection to the All Progressive Congress. Chief Press Secretary to the Governor, Sheriff Oboriwori, Sir Festus Ahon, said the decision by his principal to defect to APC was made after wide consultations with political stakeholders and in the interest of Delta's long-term development. But Newsroom Nigeria understands that there is more to the defection jamboree. Mr. Tinubu, inside sources, told his medium is completely on ease following the political rumblings in northern states which are threatening to withdraw support for him. The president has been accused of running a nepotistic government. Moreover, to beat the northern folks to their game, Mr. Tinubu, ahead of the 2027 general elections, decided to activate the necessary political mechanism, including coercing some corrupt opposition governors from the south to join in his re-election bid or get booted out of office. Newsband understands that the political intimidation by the former Lagos State Governor, Tinubu, culminated in the current handover of Delta State's political structure, which belongs to PDP, to him. Though Chief Ibori, an old ally of President Bola Tinubu and political godfather, was drafted to do the dirty job in the oil-producing states. The massive defection was nothing but an end product of a well-calculated political maneuvering ahead of 2027. But a political heavyweight in the north and a member of a Congress for Progressive Change, CPC, one of the parties that formed APC in 2013, told Newsband that Tinubu is playing with fire with his latest political showmanship in the south. The heavyweight, who doesn't want to be quoted, said President Bola Tinubu will be taught a bitter lesson come 2027. Tinubu feels by coercing and putting the southern governors into his pocket, his re-election bid is guaranteed. We in CPC will teach him a bitter lesson of his life, the political heavyweight said. James Ibori has been a long-time ally of President Bola Tinubu, beginning when they were investigated by V-Mobile scam. The V-Mobile scam refers to alleged corruption and financial mismanagement involving the privatization and sale of a mobile telecommunications company, V-Mobile, formerly known as eConnect Nigeria, and later Celtel or Zain, before becoming Airtel Nigeria. This was part of a broader telecom privatization process in Nigeria during the early 2000s, when the country was liberalizing its telecommunications sector. Ibori was alleged to have illicitly acquired shares in V-Mobile through proxy companies and laundered money through them. He was accused of diverting state funds to invest in the telecom sector and oversee properties. The telecom sector in Nigeria was a hotspot for corruption due to its rapid growth and lack of strong regulatory oversight. The V-Mobile story is often cited in Nigerian media and civil society as an example of how politically exposed persons, PEPs, use front companies to buy into lucrative telecom assets using public funds or laundered money. While Ibori's involvement is well documented and led to international conviction, Tinubu's case remained largely speculative and was never formally prosecuted in connection to V-Mobile. The V-Mobile scandal and investigations into James Ibori and Bola Tinubu highlights the complexities of Nigeria's efforts to combat corruption, especially within its telecommunications sector. James Ibori served as the governor of Delta State from 1999 to 2007. The Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, charged Ibori with 170 counts, including conspiracy, official corruption, diversion and misappropriation of public funds, stealing, and money laundering. He initially evaded prosecution in Nigeria, but having his case transferred to a court in Delta State, where all charges were struck out by a judge related to him. In 2010, Ibori was arrested in Dubai under Interpol warrant and extradited to the UK. In 2012, he pleaded guilty in a UK court to 10 charges related to corruption and money laundering, including offences linked to the scale of V-Mobile shares. Sources said that Bola Tinubu, who was allegedly fingered in the scam, had to bribe the then chairman of Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, Ribadu, to drop the investigation against him. Ribadu is the current National Security Advisor under the present administration. Do you see the connection here? Do you see the connection? Though no formal charges related to V-Mobile were made public against President Bola Tinubu was the governor of Lagos State from 1999 to 2007. In 2007, the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission and the CCB investigated him over allegations of operating foreign bank accounts and potential misuse of state funds. In January 2009, the EFCC cleared Tinubu, along with former governors James Ibori and Victor Atta, of charges related to the sale of V-Mobile network shares. Tinubu maintained that the investment in Econet, now Airtel, was straightforward and profitable for Lagos State, with no intermediaries involved. However, asset recovery efforts related to James Ibori have been substantial, involving international cooperation and legal proceedings. In contrast, while Bola Tinubu has faced allegations, there have been no formal asset recovery actions against him. You all, let's have your total opinions in the comment section. What do you all think of this? Thank you very much for always listening and watching, guys. I'll see you all in my next video. Bye for now.